All right, welcome back to another exciting installment of the canonical, this time, adventures of the Legends of Ebanor. We are joined today by people.
Me,
You
I
guys.
am Renee. Actually, I'm totally not Renee.
Ha.
I don't get it. And?
Oh, should I say my character's name?
Sure, yeah.
I am Kara, the Dragonborn.
Oh, are we in the fictional
You're
world
not in
or
the
the
fictional
real
world,
world?
but you have not met her person yet.
Oh, okay.
I am Abel Daniels, the student, and my name is Alex. I have the highest level character in Replay Force.
Which is an amazing feat.
I am Murdoch Daniels, the news reporter.
I believe, more accurately, you're a
Weatherman.
weatherman.
That's right, yes. And
You don't report
ex-convict.
news, you report fake, made-up stuff.
Fake news.
Exactly.
Eh.
And I am Caden Barlow. I'm a cyber cop in real life. But in my other life, I am Xena, the wizard half-elf.
You're also a crazy cat lady. No one knows that yet, though.
Just a little bit. Or a lot.
And last but not least, I think,
Last but not least, you have.
unless I totally skipped Alex. No, Alex said his. Okay.
Okay, sorry, I'm getting it.
That
That's
nerd's
funny.
probably talking to his fiance.
How dare he?
Oh no, Joe wanted to test if his phone got fixed. It worked.
Good for him.
Hooray.
Sorry,
All right,
for calling
last
my
but not
nerd.
least, I'm Paul, and I'll be playing Apellian Gilder, the totally fearless leader of
Not
our
today, you
guild.
won't, though.
And you'll see who my real person is.
Just a fun little reminder, too, that each and every one of you has a unique ability that is completely special to you. And if you don't understand it, I'm willing to answer questions about those, but hopefully I did a good enough job explaining them. The abilities that aren't explained, you don't need to worry about those. I will not tell you about those. So-
Hey, Henry, could you just point me, what are you talking about in the features and traits section?
Yeah, it should be the
Oh, okay. I see.
features and traits.
Gotcha.
You'll see a bunch of stuff for your class that is sort of meaningless, and then you'll see a unique ability that's special to you.
Oh, yeah.
You're familiar with advantage and disadvantage, right?
Oh, yeah.
Advantage
Oh,
is where
okay.
you roll 2 dice and you take the best. Disadvantage is where you roll 2 dice and take the worst, and then cry because you rolled a 20 on the other one. Crying
Okay,
solves
thanks.
everything. Anyway, our story left off. Anyone want to give her a summary, or should I do it?
I can do it.
All right. Do you remember everything?
So we took a quest from a very shady NPC, and this quest was totally exclusive, and it led us to Lame Lake, an early game low level quest zone. We figured, oh, this is fairly routine. Just go slay the monster of Lame Lake, and it turned out to be a glitch that took over Lame Lake and became an ooze-like thing that grabbed Rin. And
Currently not with us.
yes, and after it shook Rin up quite a bit, he managed to yank himself out, and we went back, did some investigating, did some questioning, found out that Rin was then glitched, And after I logged out to talk to Webster, who told us this is very bad, immediately while I was having that conversation, Rin and
Yeah, the cheat sheet.
Kara got annihilated by the glitch, and the glitch stole Ren and his son's sword. And last I knew, I was talking to Webster, and Webster was like, "This is bad. Log the crap back in, and I can fix this." And then that simultaneously happened. The end.
Also, while that was happening, our real life adventurers were doing blank.
Oh, I have no idea. They were
Yeah,
that
I'm
lame
not talking to
chicken
you. I'm
place.
talking to whoever wants to speak up.
So I remember that some of us received an individual invite to go meet at this cafe place where
The chicken
that is
kitchen.
where the chicken kitchen.
It almost
where
rhymes.
Most of us met each other and were then directed to a shady figure in the back of the chicken kitchen who gave us a shady hint to go to the other side of town and do a task that I don't remember, meet somebody. And then when we got there, we couldn't get in, but we ended up semi-fighting with a sort of unknown person who wouldn't identify themselves to us, and in the end ended up getting away. And when we eventually got into the apartment, my character didn't go into the building, but all the other ones did. And
a murder scene.
they found what appeared to be a murder scene, and then
and then
they
we left
called
it.
the cops.
A near
And-
murder. The guy was actually alive. If only
Oh,
just.
that's right. That's right. And we ended with calling the cops and just saying, "Oh, well, that was interesting."
And then we just left the building, didn't we? Before the cops showed up.
And then I think we left before the cops showed up.
I believe, yeah, some of you intended to do so, yes. Anyway, that is where our story continues directly off of that. That other stuff is, who cares? Party members being killed, doesn't matter. You guys are evading the cops. Or you are, one of you is a cop, Anyway, so,
Which ones of us are there again?
oh, I'm going to
definitely there.
fill out something that's missing from here, actually. You're missing, one of your party members' real deals. If I could just find how do you spell it? Joe's character was named Jeb
Jebediah.
Longfellow. Oh, it's really hard to spell. I guess he's an investigator. He's the one who called the cops. He talked to one of his own contacts and said, "You know, I'm not part of this. I'm going to leave." And so he just leaves. He gives you guys his contact information. Says, "We can keep in touch this way. You know, we still got stuff to work out with this. I just have to go right now." And then he kind of takes off. You guys stop him. You guys say anything, or just let him go?
Nah, he can keep going. I am.
Good riddance.
My brother Murdoch is a former criminal. And the less private investigators and police we have around, the better.
You got a cyber cop right next to you.
Those aren't real police.
Oh. I'll have you know, I have authority on the World Wide Web.
You may have authority, but I had the highest level character in replay force, and there ain't nothing stronger than that.
Okay then.
Well, I guess Jeb left. So. Oh, Henry, are we standing outside the house, did you say?
You're probably still in the apartment room, making sure
Oh,
that the
okay.
body's okay, or you don't have to. You could just
Gotcha.
run away. You tied up one person and you stop the bleeding on another. But what do you think? Should you wait? Should you leave? One of them is maybe not looked positively upon by the law.
Well, we have a cop with us, a half fake cop. So maybe I'm going to turn to her.
She deals with cybercrime, stuff on the
Oh,
internet,
Who
or
has
not
the
the
coin we're
internet, but
supposed
the
to
equivalent.
deliver?
Who has the coin?
I thought that Caden had the coin.
It's gonna be one of you three. So
It
Well,
is not
if Caden
I.
has the coin, I will ask Caden for the coin.
I didn't write down that I had it.
that's one of you has it. So
I have it.
yes,
I'll give
you're not
it
gonna
to
put it on the
who
dead
asked
body's
for
eyes,
it.
are you?
I'll go ahead and hand.
Abel Daniels.
Excellent. We're here to
I'll
deliver a
hand it over to
message
Abel.
with this coin, and I will make sure that message is delivered. And I will go over to our nearly dead Greg Andrew, and I will put the coin in his mouth.
Perfect.
Wow, that's a little morbid, brother.
Well, now he knows he's got. This is how we did it back in the army. I was a soldier once, and when the soldier died in the battlefield, he made sure his dog tags were with him. And that way, when people find the body, the message is got so they can identify it. And this is like those dog tags, except it's in his mouth, so the police don't find it when they come here and find the body. And when he wakes up, he'll go, "Oh, there's a coin in my mouth," and spit it out, and he'll know that we got him his coin.
Or he could choke as he wakes up.
Well, he'll be in the hospital at that point, so that's okay.
Speaking of which, you hear sirens.
Well, time to go, Rupert. Or Murdoch.
Yeah, let's get out of here. I don't have to deal with the cops.
Yeah, I don't know many people on the force, so I wouldn't mind getting out of here too.
All right, I'll
Yeah,
let
lock
you
up
roll
the
a
door.
stealth in order to try and get away.
To the Daniels mobile.
Stealth rolls.
19.
14.
Ooh.
15.
Yeah, I'll say you all managed to sneak away before they show up. Anyway,
Alright, we're back in our car.
you didn't take a car. You would have taken public transportation. It's a lot easier to get
Oh,
from
right, that's right.
sector to sector.
Our car is being towed away from the kitchen chicken right now.
Just a special note about the kind of time of day right now. It's pretty dark out right now, but it's also not nighttime due to, I don't know, what people have come to refer to as second night. It's a very special phenomenon that only occurs in your country, your wonderful country.
Is it before or after the actual nighttime? Because it's called second nighttime, so is that like after the regular nighttime?
It's around noon, really. It's
Oh,
it's
okay,
different
it's
for every
like
sector,
noon.
but it's kind of noonish.
Oh, okay.
What it is
Okay.
there's a gigantic cube in the sky, and the sun gets blocked by it every half a day.
Is
Or
it
every
commonly
24
known
hours,
what this
essentially.
is?
Not exactly. It's come to be known as the treasure box, but really nothing else is known about it. It's kind of just a fun nickname everyone gives it. No one really knows what it is.
Is it factored into my weather calculations I do?
No, not really.
So it doesn't make it cold at
Doesn't
noon
doesn't
or
change the
anything?
weather at all, really. It just makes it dark when the sun's blocked. Kind of an eclipse thing. Helped you sneak out too.
Perfect.
Only lasts like a half hour, so.
Well, I vote we go collect our vehicle back at the chicken kitchen.
All right, you guys have
Everybody
no
have their
problem
bus pass?
getting public transportation.
All right, so we all head back, walk up to the chicken kitchen.
Alright, so we delivered the message. I'm talking to my companions. We delivered the message, and now maybe we should go talk to the guy who gave us the coin, is my suggestion.
Yes, let's go find Quincy.
I agree.
You don't see him upon entering. You see some other person.
I will ask him where Quincy is.
Who?
Quincy.
The plot
He
thickens.
was an acne teenager who worked here and serviced our chicken kitchen bucket.
Ah, we ain't got no Quincy here.
I
You
would
bunch of
like to speak to your
pranksters.
manager. I want to speak to your manager, please.
I am the manager.
Mr. Manager, what's your name? Can I call you Greg? I'll call you
You
Greg.
can't call me Greg. I've got business to run here.
I'd like
Unless
to
you're gonna
persuade
order
you to let
something.
me call you Greg.
Unless you're gonna order something, I want you out of here now.
Greg, could we please see your employee?
Out.
We're running an investigation.
You can attempt to persuade, maybe, make this person like you a bit better with a,
I will
some
do
skill
so.
rolls if you like.
I will do
Otherwise,
so.
you're kind of barking up the wrong tree here.
16.
You're doing a persuasion.
Persuasion check.
Do you get a bonus to that?
Yeah, that was with my bonus.
Okay, just making sure.
Because my character is likable.
I'm sorry, it's a company policy. I can't let you do that.
What if we bought some of your finest food to help boost your sales number
It's
this
fast
month?
food. It's not special.
What if we buy buy large quantities of your food?
It's against company policy.
While I'm this is nonverbal.
If you
while
want
I'm
corrupt
talking,
managers, go to the guys over at Beef Busters.
Beef buzzer. While I'm talking, I nudge my brother, and make a I kind of nod my head like, hey, maybe you should sneak around is what I'm trying to convey as I'm talking to the manager.
Yeah, well, maybe I will go to Beef Busters then. They're always better than chicken shitting, and then I'll leave the restaurant and I'll sneak around back.
Do you know that for a fact?
What, that's chicken shitting?
Yes.
I don't know. I said something very crude to him, insulting the quality of the food they serve here, and then I'll leave. We have this brotherly bond where he communicated me to go sneak around due to my former soldier knowledge and his ex-criminal knowledge.
All right, well, go for it.
Indeed. And I just keep chatting up to the manager as he gets increasingly mad.
He's getting quite. He's going to throw you out unless you buy something.
I grudgingly take out my wallet. All right, give me some chicken fingers.
All right, knock
And
off
I'll have a small chicken meal.
5 silver for the whatever, and then 3 silver for the after meal with the small meal, whatever.
All right.
Make sure you guys are detracting your money.
We're keeping track.
I need to grab a pencil.
All right, so you're sneaking around. Let's shift. This is a good spot to shift, actually. We are going to go to 2 new party members. Hi, Paul. You bored? Still
Hi.
here? All right, Renee.
Here.
Very good. So we left off with Paul's character. Introduce your character, Paul, just really quickly.
I'm Bard Labasso. I am the wealthiest man in the
That's
entire
Pard,
sector.
not Bard, by the way.
Yeah, sorry,
I'm
I've
just
got an accent.
I'm making it clear for them because it's a really unusual name.
Yeah, so I'm the wealthiest man in the entire sector. I started from the ground up working at Beef Busters as a lowly fry cook. And
We get the
worked my
point.
way- yeah, I'm rich.
Yeah. You're talking to your niece right now, I believe. It's too late, says the robot voice.
Too late, what do you mean?
It's already spread. Your friends are all in terrible danger. I can
Is there
fix
any-
this. I can fix this.
Of course, I never doubted you for a second.
I need you to find them.
I'll log right back in then.
No, in real life.
That seems like a large invasion of privacy.
You do know who I am, right? Anyway,
All right,
I
suppose
heard.
we'd better get this over with then.
I know that they were in Sector T, and now they should be arriving back here momentarily. You should go find them. This is a location. She gives you an address. How she knows all this, you have no idea, but it's probably because she spends way too much time on the computer.
But I do know that she knows where, so
Yes.
thank you, Webster. I will be on my way then. Is there anything you'd like me to pick up while I'm out?
Please not Beef Busters again.
All right. I will see you in. Well, I'll see you when I get back.
As you exit the room, your loyal bodyguard is outside. Say hi.
Ready to go, sir?
Oh, sir, I like that.
Yes. We should actually be meeting the rest of our. The rest of Fortuna for the first time in person. That should be a nice change of pace.
Oh, that's so exciting. Are we going there right now?
Yes, immediately.
I imagine you're driving there.
Oh yeah,
All right.
I have a separate person to drive, not just Renee.
Yeah, no, for the record, Renee cannot drive.
Oh,
She also takes up
What?
2 seats. Renee, you should explain a tiny bit of your character to everyone, just so they can understand.
Okay, hello.
You totally cut
Yes.
off there.
Yeah, sorry, I was trying to fix my press talk. I am Sid221.
Oh, you don't need to tell them that part.
Oh, sorry. I am.
A lot of your
very-
character sheet is secret, but tell them the stuff they could see in an appearance.
I'm 6'10". That's all I have in my appearance.
Fair enough.
oh, that's like Gragu big.
You also you're typically seen wearing
That's
know,
bigger than Gragu.
a
big.
long coat and a helmet.
Correct.
Yes.
All right. So is it a far drive? Actually, so when
Oh, and your name is Razzie, right?
Yes.
So does Razzie have to like covertly get in the car, or is it like not a big deal?
It's well established that you have a giant as a bodyguard.
Okay. All right. So we will be on our way then.
All right, you guys end up going straight to the your old rival, one of the many chicken kitchens in town. You enter upon
I kind of like sniff as I enter Chicken Kitchen. Rivalries never die.
yeah, you see I guess the two remaining in there, they're enjoying their meal. I imagine. Everyone's head turns when you enter.
So are they the only two eating at Chicken Kitchen, or is it
No,
not?
there's several people there.
Okay, but I don't recognize them at first.
No.
I suppose I should have asked Webster for their descriptions. I say out loud.
Would you like me to get anything from the counter, sir?
No.
So rest of the group.
I will not stoop to giving any money to Chicken Kitchen. I swore that as on my honor as a former Beef Busters employee.
Rest of the people, you could see this guy. This I don't know. Describe yourself, Paul.
1 second.
I'm gonna whisper
So,
to Murdoch.
You see kind of a middle-aged guy, very, very sharply dressed, but in a fairly subtle way. So he's just got like subdued colors. just a
Refined but
plain
elegant.
suit. And definite widow's peak. And salt and pepper beard. And he's got like this smile that just makes you think, oh yeah, he's a fun guy.
All right, Katie, go. You're whispering something, right?
I'm gonna whisper to Murdoch. Did that guy that walked in just say Webster? Should we approach him?
Sure, let's do it.
All right, you go first. You're the persuasive one.
As they're deliberating, I say, Razzie, you should probably order something though. I suppose you've never gotten to try Chicken Kitchen, so you shouldn't just take my word for it being bad.
No, I trust you, sir. If you say it's bad, I assume it's disgusting. My eyebrows furrow.
All right, so you guys meet. I imagine sort of by the entrance. Finished with your meal, you guys have discarded your trays and buckets and all that junk.
Hello, we heard you say the word Webster. Are you perhaps our companions from Ebanor? Part of Fortuna Guild?
I very smartly just push my glasses up to my face. Oh, Fortuna Guild. So you are the ones that I came looking for. Webster said I'd find you here.
Indeed.
And
I admittedly reach out my hand for a handshake. Oh, it's so nice to meet you guys.
And you as well.
It's
I take your hand.
pardon my
I'll take
manners.
hands, too.
This is my bodyguard Razzie.
Hello.
I'm my name is Pard Labasso. Perhaps you've heard of me.
Oh yes, we have. It's very good to meet both of you, Razzie and Parlo Basso.
Just Pard, please.
Ah, this Pard. And you probably know me from the news if you watch things like that. I'm your friendly local weatherman.
Can't say that I've had time to watch the news or the weather lately, I suppose.
Oh, you're one of those people.
And my name's Caden. I'm more of a normal person.
Hello, Kaden the Normal.
Well, it's a pleasure to meet both of you, and I'm sure I would have recognized you if I did see the news thing, because you do seem the charismatic type.
Why, thank you.
All right,
So-
all that happening at the same time. I'm sorry to interrupt you, but we're switching over. Someone's doing some sneaking.
Do it.
So tell me where you're going.
I'm going around back to break into Chicken Kitchen so I can get into the office of the manager and take their employee records to prove Quincy worked here.
All right. So how do you plan on breaking in? What's your strategy?
Is the back door unlocked?
You know what? It isn't. I rolled on it. You lost.
Can I make a strength check to break the door down?
You can try.
I got 6.
Your hands start getting sore from kind of pulling so hard. They start hurting. Not sore, but you get what I mean. You know, you try tugging on something really hard and it's kind of hurting you.
Mm-hmm.
You let go.
Are there any windows I can go into?
In the back, no.
Well, this was a fruitless effort. I'll return to the front of Kitchen Chicken.
You're not going to try freezing the lock and then...
It works!
All I got on me are some
Science.
brass knuckles. I don't even have my soldier gun, so I sadly do not have the freeze option.
You didn't
It
get a
would
gun
work
in
if
the
I
army.
could freeze it, though.
There are no guns. There's stun guns, but that's slightly different. Have you been thwarted?
I've been thwarted.
Do you go back to join the others, or do you just run away? In shame.
I'll go back and join the others.
All right. So Abel steps back in.
Well, it looks like they lock up the back door of Chicken Kitchen, so I couldn't break into the manager's office.
How loudly do you say this?
We are
Loud enough
standing with
for
guests.
the manager to hear it.
Loudly enough for him to hear it?
And then I also loudly say, as I approach the table, "Is this our Webster mastermind in his frilly suit?"
It is. Abel meet Hurdle. What's Paul's name? Meet Pard. And
The manager
His
comes back up to
bodyguard.
you.
Razzie.
I would
Hi,
really
Bart.
like
Hi,
all of you
Razzie.
to leave.
But we ordered food.
You're causing a disturbance. My real customers are quite upset, as you could see.
I
I'll,
assume the
I'll, I'll
restaurant is
take care of
empty?
this. I motion to the others. All right. Where's the franchise manager?
Excuse me?
Who's the one that owns the franchise here? I'd like to buy the franchise.
Ooh, Pard, you look like a good friend to have.
I don't seem to understand.
Henry, is this not like restaurants are franchised like McDonald's or whatever?
The franchise like McDonald's, yes. I also thought you were supposed to be kind of frugal.
Oh, true. Yeah, I'm not Batman. Forget I said that. So we'll rewind.
He was also confused just because.
I'll be in character. I'm sorry.
I assume he was confused because people don't normally come in and say they're going to buy the franchise.
Especially after saying they refuse to eat.
We'll be on our way.
Oh, yes, quite agreeable. At least one of you has some sense. And decency.
Well,
after
I'm
we
gonna pick
shuffle-
up my chicken box and throw most of it away, but keep a little bit of it to eat as I walk.
All right. We're not going to be walking far because there's plenty of room in my car for everybody.
But they have a car too.
I can drop them back off at their car later.
They just came
That should
back
be
here to
fine.
get their car.
We can be dropped back off here later. That's fine.
Yeah, we want to talk as we're riding back to. Back to my
Don't worry,
place.
I don't take up all the spots.
Maybe we should find a
So-
coffee shop or somewhere to meet instead of this obviously controversial chicken kitchen here.
Oh, there's plenty of room to meet in my my car here. And I suppose first I should explain to you why I've tracked you all down, though.
That would be
I
a good
go-
place to start.
So after we all logged out of Legends of Ebanar, Razzy's character Kara stayed with Rin at the guild house to try and figure out what the glitch was that was happening to him, and something I can't explain entirely what happened, but something to do with what we found at Lame Lake. Well, something happened to the guild hall.
What happened to it?
The giant sploosh destroyed it.
Katie and Alex roll perception. Just because.
3.
19.
Okay. You hear some slight rustling in some bushes nearby.
I'm gonna whip my head around and see if I see anything in the bushes. Do I see anything?
Yes,
What do I see?
a person. They're startled by your approach. And they drop something. Something
All right.
metallic.
I'm gonna walk over and pick it up.
I'm going to have you roll initiative first. This goes for everyone. Once again, very sorry to interrupt your
1.
delightful conversation.
Also
17.
9.
Hold on a second. Keep track of those
Nat
numbers.
19.
Keep track of those numbers.
Right.
I have -1 dexterity though, so it's an 18 total.
Hold on. What the heck? My sticky notes disappeared. Alright, there we go.
Did
One more
the clips
time.
Get them?
One more time.
1.
18.
17.
9.
1.
Alright. Got it. The first to react is Pard. A figure rises from the bushes and drops something, makes a clang, and shines.
Drops something. So is he going towards us or away from us?
He jumped backwards in surprise.
You there, what were you doing in those bushes?
That's your turn?
Yep.
Alright, Caden's turn.
I'm going to try to crouch down and look at the thing that he dropped.
It's a knife.
Dropped. It's a knife. Oh, hello. Can I attempt to pick it up?
Yes.
All right, I pick it up. I attempt to pick it up or pick it up,
Alright, you still have some action left.
and say he dropped a knife, and tell everybody, I guess. And then say, what were you doing? What? Why did you have a knife?
Razzy's turn next.
I stand in between Perd and the man who stood up from the bush in a defensive stance.
Alright. If this guy decides to charge at someone, yeah, I'll let you know. And last but not least, not you guys, because you guys rolled that terribly. You guys are both ones, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright. The surprise person pulls something else from their belt and throws it into the air. It explodes. Makes a deafening sound. That's their turn. Oh, I guess they run away a bit. Kind of out of your reach with that knife. And last two people. Doesn't matter who, what order.
Can I identify what he threw in the air?
You think of some sort of kind of small explosive, mostly for making a loud noise.
Well, that sort of loud noise, that explosion, has triggered my soldier training. And I know that he had a weapon, and it was a knife, and it was dropped, so I'm going to grab that knife so we can't get back.
The knife's already grabbed. It's already accounted for.
Well, I'm just going to tackle him.
Alright. That's what I like to hear. Make an attack roll, I guess.
Natural 20.
Oh, okay. Yeah. You. Oh, I rolled a 22. Think that means I win.
What's your bonus?
Tie goes to the defender, and natural
Uh-huh.
20 is success.
It does, even if it's.
I have no idea. Fine, you pin him.
Yes.
I don't care. You're not that strong. You're just averagely strong. Mostly. So you pin this person, making Murdoch have a turn.
I got him, brother.
Well done, Abel. I kind of shift uncomfortably and walk up next to him, but don't really do much action-wise. I'm mostly observing.
Alright, you can make a perception check then.
All right. Two.
A 2. Okay. You're not even paying attention. Alright. Top of the order. Combat's still going on. I guess I should say who that is. It's back to Paul. Back to Pard.
Alright, so he's currently pinned.
Yes. Oh, grabbed, not pinned.
Okay, everybody blinks, and all of a sudden the cane that I was holding is. Well, I pull the cane apart, and you see a.
You unsheathed it?
Yeah, you see a sword was under the cane, and I have that pointed at the guy, and I say, "You better tell us why you're sneaking up on us with a knife." Should I do an intimidate check?
You could. If you plan to intimidate this person, but they're already kind of indisposed, it seems.
Oh, they're fine with the sword stick being pointed at them.
I'd be more worried about the purpose of the kind of grenade thing, the explosive. Personally,
Yeah, we'll
if I
get to
were
that. That didn't really do anything, so it might just be like a firecracker to call allies. But we'll worry about that after I've.
you. Man, wouldn't that suck if allies came and you were all beating up on this one guy?
They would see the effectiveness of our work.
How close is our car?
You've gone away from it to interrogate this person. Say 15 feet.
Razzie, bring him to the car. I have
Right
questions
away, sir.
for him.
Alright, I imagine none of you have other actions you want to do unless you tell me. If it has something to do with the guy, then don't tell me. But if it does, if it's something different, speak up.
I guess before he's taken away to the car, I'm going to frisk him to make sure he doesn't have any more. I guess before he's taken away to the car, I'm going to frisk him to make sure he doesn't have any more, explosives or the like on him.
That's fair. I guess I'm not really sure what check to make for that. I don't want to say investigation. I think that's more kind of studying a crime. I want to say sleight of hand, like
Sure, sleight of hand should be fine.
kind of a reverse sleight of hand. Perception shouldn't do everything.
I roll a 20 on that one.
You roll
too.
20 on that, okay. You find another knife. You find a blow gun with several darts. About 3 darts. And that's really about it.
Do I find his wallet?
No.
No form of identification.
No.
Suspicious.
Is this person wearing like a coat or something?
They're wearing dark clothing.
Well,
Stuff
if he's
that would
wearing
help
like
them
a
hide.
sweater, if they're wearing like a sweater or a jacket, I'll take that off so that they just have like a t-shirt underneath, just in case
You madman.
anything's that. Yeah.
You should use a spider.
Might be kind of hard to do if
Yeah.
they're putting up some resistance.
I don't think they're gonna put up any resistance once Razzie starts coming for him.
Very true.
Fair enough.
Well, if he has like a sweater on or a jacket, we'll use that jacket. We'll take it off and use that to tie up his hands.
Alright.
And then Razzie can carry him like a sack of potatoes to the car.
So I pick him up and carry him like a sack of potatoes over my shoulder.
Are there like a bunch of people around just watching us do this?
I'm not telling. Not until it's my turn.
Like, I mean, civilians.
Not really. Most of them are inside the restaurant enjoying the delicious, high-quality meal. It wasn't terribly packed when you guys came out, so... No.
Okay, because I do have a reputation to uphold as somebody that doesn't just kidnap people.
Well, then we better hurry.
Speaking of which, alright. Now I get to do some things. Now, who's holding the guy again?
I am.
What's your AC? I know the answer to that, but I'm asking you.
8.
Oh, okay. Does 19 hit?
Am I supposed to roll something?
No, you're not. You're supposed to say yes.
Oh, yes.
19 does hit you. Alright, you are struck in the back by a dart, you think. A sharp pain hits you in the back, taking 2 damage.
Shit. Do I have an action?
It's not your
Or do I
turn.
re-
I'll let you react to that in 1 second. But before that, I believe it's our... Murdoch can react. Murdoch has not had a turn.
Alright. Well, I'm going to run towards the person. Oh, well, wait, I guess we didn't see Razzie get shot, did we? Or blow darted. We just heard her grunt, is that correct?
Yeah, you would have seen the projectile.
Oh, we did see.
Sort of as a blur.
Okay.
You would have heard a small little.
So I spin around to see where it came from, first of all, I guess. And what do I see?
There's another sweater wearing ninja looking person
Oh, man.
with a blow dart to their face. Blow gun to their face. The dart is in their face.
I run up
Something.
to them, and as I run, I pull out my shiv and I stab them in the stomach.
Oh boy, I like it. Retaliation. This is self-defense.
Oh, we
Self-defense
got no chill.
All right, roll an attack roll.
Rolling. 8.
8. Yeah, you You're caught off guard. You see your friend shot, and you run in to stab, but you can't quite make contact. They get out of the way of your blade. Now we go back to Paul. Pard, what do you do? Pard,
1 second.
are you being harassed?
Yeah, I kind of missed what last things that happened. Sorry.
Your bodyguard has been shot, and
I saw that.
okay. The shooter's still there.
Okay, so he's revealed.
Yeah, he's revealed. It's
out in
another
the open?
sweater
Okay.
wearing goon.
Yeah. Did Razzie go down from getting
No,
shot,
no,
or just
no.
get shot? Okay,
Just got
well
shot.
then, I still have my sword stick out, so yeah, I'm gonna approach the shooter with that.
All right, approach or worse.
Maybe maim non-lethally.
All right, I like that. About half of you have weapons that are lethal, and the other half have them that are non-lethal. Yours is it's lethal. So, go to town.
That's a 3 to hit.
All right, you Oh, I haven't done this in a while, you say as you get your sword stuck in the ground. You pull it out pretty easily. It's a very clean blade, but very very smooth blade. But clearly you're a little amateur with it, a little rusty. Next, we're looking at Katie.
Yep. I am just gonna take. So I still have the knife that I picked up from the first guy in my hand. So
Yes.
I'm gonna take that and just like hold it out and walk towards the guy and yell, "Drop your blow dart!
Drop your vote.
Drop your blow dart!" What does he do?
You don't know yet.
Okay, well, that's what I do. I don't straight up attack him. I just yell at him and see if he drops his blow dart.
Renee, you've been shot. What do you do now? You're probably pretty, maybe upset. I have no idea. I don't know you.
I am very upset. I follow my boss's order and try to throw the guy into the car,
You have no trouble doing that.
and then I turn around. Can I reach the guy at all?
Not in a. You can't attack as well.
I go back to protecting Pard.
All right. He's right up there attacking the person. So you'd have to go up there too.
I'm up there too.
All right. Next, my turn. You hear another pff sound. Not from the direction you're facing. You think you might be surrounded, maybe. Where's my dice? Give me. Did I close those?
How many of them are there?
This just whizzes past. But the
Who was it aimed towards?
no one in particular. You can't really make out who it was aimed at because it just missed so wildly. The person with the blow dart tries to make a run for it, though. The person right up where you're at. I guess, yeah, they make it some 30, 40 feet away from you. Before the order is again reset, we're going back to Paul.
All right, so if I'm perfectly content to let this attacker go because we have one of them. So I'm going to sheath my sword and run back to the car.
All right, you went back in.
Run, not walk.
Yes. Would you say your character's an old man?
Middle age.
Middle age. Okay, I was going to make you roll to see if you trip. Think that's unfair. You had enough embarrassment. I'll roll it anyway. Oh, you got a 10. That's the best roll in the game. So clearly, your brave and fearless leader is making a tactical retreat. Once again, we are going to Katie.
So I'm gonna keep pointing my knife at them, but back away and back towards where he's running to.
Who's
So
running
I'm just
to?
slowly walking back with, but facing backwards, holding my knife.
So you're going back
towards
to where
them.
the car is.
Yes.
All right.
I'm going back there too.
And next is Renee.
I continue with the tactical retreat by going to the car as well.
All right, you go to the car too. All right. The guy who ran away feels he's a safe enough distance, and he turns back around and starts shooting his blow dart again. There's only, what, 2 of you out there now still?
Yeah.
Those of us with the who rolled ones, yeah.
Yeah, they, I guess there's 3 of you out there right now, isn't there?
I'm still out there.
Yeah, you're all
I'm
3 still out there.
slowly-
These darts all miss. A third dart, though, catches one of you by surprise. It catches... Hold on. Catches Matthew by surprise.
Shoot.
Literally.
You take 3 damage.
Ugh, I died and fall to the ground.
Not died, no.
Oh, I
But
reached 0 health
it would
points
knock you...
and fall to the ground.
Is 0 unconscious or 0... 0's...
That's unconscious. You're right.
I'm not sure if that's unconscious, though. I think 0 might be... Are you still up at 0?
No, I think 0 is you lay on the ground, and if you hit -10, you die.
Okay. 'Cause I'm not
And
super
while I'm at
familiar with
0,
those.
I have to roll a saving throw
Alright.
each turn from now on.
Another dart whizzes in and strikes Murdoch in the back. He immediately collapses on the ground. What do? Top of the order, I guess. No, not top of the order. We're looking at the Murdoch. You're down, and Abel as well.
Yeah, I'm down too.
No, you're not down, but it's your turn.
Okay, I thought I'm like, wow, I'm also down. These are very effective people. Well, I guess I have to go get my brother. He fell down. I do have a blowgun, but I don't think that's helpful.
So I've got a very important question for whoever was handling the first person who showed up. You mentioned how you tied their arms with their sweater, right?
Yeah.
Did you do anything else?
I took all their knives and blowguns away.
Renee, did you do anything else?
No, I just threw him in the car.
Okay.
Did he drive off with their car? Henry?
No, he left. He got out of the car and ran.
Well, we'll run him down with the car. So. Well, anyway, I'm gonna go. You don't do that to my brother. And then I don't know, go grab Murdoch. I'll go grab Murdoch and take him to the car.
All right, I'm going to tell you to make a strength save.
21.
21. Okay, you sufficiently managed to do this safely and very effectively. The adrenaline of just seeing your brother get hurt / maybe killed has spurred you into action.
I'm not quite dead yet.
All right, only person out is Caden.
Um, I did the other people see Murdoch get shot? Like the people in the car? Like were the car doors open slash like are they aware
They,
of?
they could probably see it. Yeah, they could probably observe the situation.
Oh, okay. So
He's already
I
in the
don't have
car
the
though.
ground thing. I'm just gonna turn and run into the car then.
All right.
And try to close the door before anybody else shoots me.
Your chauffeur Paul is sitting in front, very confused about the situation and looking very interested in hitting the gas.
Which way did that guy go that we threw in the car?
He just ran. He ran straight.
I'm asking the driver.
Oh. I believe he went this way, sir. Would you like us to pursue him?
Everybody made it to the car, right? Murdoch did
Yeah,
now, too?
they're on the car.
Yeah. On the double. You saw that they attacked us.
About my raise, sir.
We can negotiate that later.
We will negotiate it, right?
A Labasso never negotiates under duress.
Right away, his nervousness seems to disappear instantly as he goes into chase mode.
I was just sharing a family motto, by the way, about why I'm not allowed to negotiate right now.
Very good. Yeah, your driver is quite skilled at this. He does this every day, and
What?
drives. Anyway, you catch up to the guy fairly quickly. He seems to be trying to take, shortcuts, but you're in a car, and in one of the best cars. It's a Loboso par.
I'm guessing he probably got the sweater off, though, by now.
Yeah, he managed to get the sweater off. It wasn't tied. You guys didn't have very much time. You guys were kind of attacked very quickly.
All right.
The guy shouts, "Get away from me!" You guys get out of the car? Or
questions for you.
you guys have probably gone a good, quarter mile from the initial position. The people on foot would have trouble keeping up. He's running
How fast
still.
is the car doing or how fast is the car right now?
The car is very fast.
I mean, are we driving fast?
Yes.
So too fast to safely jump out, right?
Well, you would have slowed down when you saw the guy in chasing range.
Does anybody
Uh,
feel like I'm gonna yell? Does anybody feel like they can catch him again?
I mean, if we can get him with the cart.
If we clip him with the car, that might kill him. We're not doing that. We're not murderers here.
Says you. I am a lawful neutral soldier, so I might be a murderer.
Okay.
Boss, would you like me to jump out and grab him for you?
Yep.
Okay, jump out of the car.
All right, I want you to make me a dexterity. No, strength. A strength save. For you, this might be tricky, despite your amazing strength.
I rolled 11, then I think I have +6 strength, so 17. Or, no, +5, so 16.
It should be +6.
Oh, +6 then.
All right, and I rolled higher than that. You're losing them. Do you keep chasing?
How far away from the car am I?
You're going to be pretty far away if you keep chasing.
We'll try and park near to where he's going to catch him.
You
if
have
he
no
does.
idea where they're. It's kind of running.
Can I throw my helmet at him?
That would involve taking your helmet off. I don't know if that's allowed.
Yeah, never mind. I don't think that's allowed.
You effectively have no ranged weapons currently. You could improvise something with something on the street, but that would not be very effective or time efficient.
Can I find a stick?
You can either keep chasing or you can give up.
I keep chasing.
Alright, make me another strength save.
I rolled a 5, so 5 plus 6
You lost
equals
him.
11. Oh. I returned to the car, saddened. I'm sorry, sir.
Well, we don't know a single thing new about them unless that knife is anything to go by that we got.
I'll hold out the knife and say, does anybody recognize this? Or know where it came from?
Do you take a close look at the knife?
I do, yeah. And then I
Says-
offer it for anyone else to attempt.
Made in Sector F.
Well, that is something to go by.
Sure.
What do you know about Sector F, sir?
It's where they manufacture a lot of. You would know that they'd manufacture a lot of cutlery there.
This may not be a lot to go off of. That's where a lot of cutlery manufacturers are.
It's just a cheap knife. Could get it anywhere. If you had an investigator of some sort, though, you might be able to trace the exact place they got it.
Yeah, because Webster and even Caden wouldn't be terribly useful at tracking a knife.
So you have kind of in the same day, really, your group has encountered 2 attempted murders.
Well, that's what I'm about to ask these guys. So, do any of you often have assassination attempts? Because this isn't normal even for me.
It is pretty. It's not exactly routine for me, but it is not unfamiliar to me. I did have the highest level character in Replay Force, and that made me quite the target for ardents of that game.
Very true.
Well, I deal with a lot of crime, but usually it's not real world crime, and I usually hide my tracks pretty well, so this is quite unusual for me.
I just can't even imagine why somebody's attacking us.
Am I still gurgling to death, Henry, or since we were resting, does that heal me?
I think what it is about being at 0 HP is you're not bleeding out.
I'm not what?
You're not bleeding out. So you're not really in any danger.
Oh no, I just looked at the rule book. You are in danger if you're at 0.
Then you're dead.
Well, no, it has you roll a d20 every turn. And if it's less than 10, then it counts as a failure. And if you roll more than 10, it's a success. And you have to get 3 failures as you're dead, and 3 successes as you are back alive.
But there's a way for your party members to help you, I imagine, and one of
Yep.
them would
Yes,
have one of them would
there
have
is.
looked at you while the whole chase was going
Okay, so I'm stabilized now.
on. Yes,
Cool.
you're stabilized. Unless your party members just don't care about you, I imagine they do.
We do.
We can do first aid.
So I have been a part of that conversation, that means. I sheepishly speak up. I might know why they were attacking us. I don't know for sure, but I have been suspicious for a while now that since I've gotten out of prison, I've seen people following us now and then, and I feel like it might be people from my old gambling ring, but I don't know for sure.
It's very strange that they would choose to attack when you have a big group with us, instead of, when you would be by yourself.
Although right now that's our most potentially just most viable option as to who in the world would be.
Also, they
attacking
didn't
us.
attack us. Remember, he was sneaking around in a bush and we confronted him, and he thought he was going to get beat up, so he called his friends over.
That's true.
Anyone who was there for the initial thing and would like to roll an insight to get kind of a better picture, you're allowed to.
I'm rolling.
I got -1 to that, so it should be good. Ooh, 4.
Oh,
Natural 1.
you
16.
There we go. That's something. So most of you are not really pulling up any leads right now, but then good old Murdoch remembers one of these attackers is actually captured. Not from this attack, but from the previous attack.
Aha, I remember that we captured one of these guys before. We
I
should
think
go
it was
interrogate
a
him.
lady gang member assassin thing, though. Or am I misremembering? We took like her air shoes or something.
It was a lady, yes. But it was also a criminal activity, which is about the only connection you have at this point.
That's true, but we also left her in the apartment with the dying man who I put a coin in his mouth.
As the police and ambulance arrived. The point is this person would be in custody of some sort.
Well, maybe Jebediah can set us up with a meeting with this person. He's got his contacts.
I just heard him above me shouting, "You're in turret form."
Widows and Children's fund, so maybe he can use his money to get us.
Or
in
we
too.
can start by asking.
Asking
You're welcome
if
to
we
start
can
there.
talk to a prisoner of the police.
Yeah, we can always start by asking. We don't have to start by digging into my pockets. That's absurd.
Well, does anybody have any better ideas on where to go for leads?
I
No?
think that means we'll be going to the prison.
I mean, we can. Yeah, let's try that. Do you think you can use your cyber cop to get us a chat with the prisoner, Caden?
I don't have many connections at the local police station.
It's also
but-
Sector T. So it'd be kind of
we're
out
in
of your...
Sector T.
You aren't currently, but that's where the attack happened, the first attack happened.
Oh.
Yeah, then we need to go there.
So I'm probably not going to have a lot of connections. I'll do what I can, but I don't know how far I'll be able to get us.
Are you guys going back to Sector T?
Yeah, we're gonna go, and you'd
Yeah.
be surprised. You'd be surprised how far asking nicely can go.
By the time you guys make it there, it will have it'll be nighttime, but
Oh, never mind. Then we're not going to go today. Then.
yeah. Also, you imagine they're probably interrogating at the moment. They're not going to let people jump in and be like, "Hey, we ran from the crime scene. Can you give us some hot tips?"
Where should I pick all of you up tomorrow, or would you rather everybody moves temporarily to my house for the time being, for security, of course?
Or maybe you just drop us off in front of the police station. You walk in, see if you can get any information, then come out and let us know what's up.
We won't. Nothing will come of doing that tonight. It's. You should have said earlier it was Sector T. No, by the time we get there, they'll already be closed for visitors.
Yeah, and some of us are in pretty rough shape, so it might be good for us to get some rest and relaxation, courtesy of Pard.
Now let the guy with 1 health walk around with 1 health. It's barely better than 3.
Yeah. So is everybody accepting my invitation?
I certainly will.
I shall as well if my brother will.
Sure.
All right. You guys are all immediately taken by the hopefully getting a promotion soon driver.
He is getting a raise.
I'll raise my fist at him.
Actually, no, he's getting a bonus. I'm going to negotiate that with him. He'll just get a bonus.
You'll negotiate it later. So you guys are brought to the Pard estate, the Laboso estate. As seen in the show Houses.
Is it like somewhat frugal for us?
It's pretty modest for someone of your wealth. You barely employ anyone. You can take care of the house mostly yourself and with a small amount of servants. It's still
Not
a very
much,
nice house, though.
But it's home.
You do, of course, have enough guest rooms for to accommodate the group. There'll be some sharing, but not much. Like the brothers have to share a room, which is miserable to them.
Yeah, except seeing as how one of the brothers is like pretty heavily wounded, I'm sure that he'll be glad for the company.
Yes.
Now,
So
I think this is going to be one of the first times I watch the news beyond just the finance section. I'm curious whether our little stir caused a stir. So I'll stay up late watching the news.
All right. You do hear about a scuffle in Sector T. Not much details aren't given, but you hear nothing about the chicken fiasco.
Well, the cops never knew about that one, so that kind of makes sense. Maybe nobody knows about it.
And all the witnesses in the chicken kitchen got mysteriously disappeared.
Maybe they just chucked it up to it being chicken kitchen.
I'm pretty sure what actually happened is everyone in the restaurant put on sweaters and went after you guys for insulting the food.
All right, so yeah, we didn't appear in the news at all.
That's
Anybody else doing anything while we're resting?
I gotta make sure my brother's not dead.
He's not.
Thank God.
Wait, let me roll for it.
Uh-oh.
He's not. He's not.
Murdoch, we can't have you getting killed while you're working on being on the up and up. So, even though this was rough, and we're probably going to get rougher, let's do our best to play it safe.
Oh, and I
Sounds
stay up
good.
like half the night watching the the regular news, and then I just get so tempted I have to change the channel eventually to the like stock market channel.
Very good. You make lots of money.
I'm just sleeping all night. I don't know what y'all are doing.
So the next day, it's morning. You've got about 6 hours till second night.
Should we go to the police station now?
You
Guys?
could go to the
Are we
police
all
station
eating
now.
Breakfast? Ooh, okay. I think let's just, can we all be eating breakfast at the similar time now?
I'll join you for breakfast.
Yeah, we'll eat breakfast.
Yep.
Razzie, you're cooking the breakfast.
Oh boy. How good is my cooking?
Do you see a cooking stat? You don't, do you?
No.
Why don't you make me a roll for animal handling? Which is not what the skill's for, but I know that, but shut up.
I rolled an 11. I have -2, so 9.
Name your
Everybody's getting
delightful
frozen.
dish.
Cream cheese filled waffles.
You slap that in front of everyone.
Ooh. I compliment you on your waffles.
Delicious. This makes me feel like I have my 3 health points back.
It's not
again.
delicious.
We were just being polite.
I know. I'm just letting you know.
I smile proudly.
I
I am very pleased with myself.
No wonder they always go out to chicken kitchen.
You guys.
I look sad.
So we have to see the wizard.
wonderful
Democracy.
Wizard of Oz.
So you guys,
Away we go.
Before we go see the wizard, should we get our health points back?
you rested, so yeah, you'll heal.
Thank you.
Alright, to the police station.
I imagine you guys all go to the public transportation route.
Sure.
Why
It is
would we do
quickest.
the transportation be the quickest, you said?
It would be.
Weird, but okay.
The intersector transportation is very odd. There's lots and lots and lots of restrictions for taking cars from sector to sector. So most of that is done through like public kind of, think a metro line sort of,
Okay.
some sort of subway or something really. So you would not take a car to get to Sector T. Anyway, you guys get there. It's before second night, and the police station is naturally pretty busy. There was an attack the day before.
So,
So as we arrive to the police station, I hold the door open for everybody.
thank you. We'll go
No,
up
thank
to
you.
the reception desk or check-in desk or whatever.
All right. A bored-looking security guard standing there at the desk. Or not security guard, just your average desk cop. What business you guys got?
I'll step forward. I saw on the news the other day that there was an incident here in Sector T, and I was hoping that we might be able to visit the prisoner because I have reason to believe that the person involved may have been a relative of mine, and I want to see if they're okay.
A relative, you say?
Yes.
Are you sure that's what you're going with, Mr. Laboso? He looks down and he looks at his papers. Then he looks up. It actually checks out.
A relative of mine, my niece, is involved in this, but I suppose more
he says it
tangentially
checks
than I was
out.
Leaving on.
But I'm not sure if that's good enough reason for you to see this person. No, I figured it'd be more wanting to see the victim of this. Why are you so interested in the attacker?
Well, personal reasons, but it would. Well, truth be told, there's.
The victim would be wonderful for us to see. Could we see the victim?
We'll start with the
Who's
victim,
she?
but I do have some.
She's a cop.
I do have some financial interests involved with the.
My name is Kaden
With the
Barlow.
perpetrator
I'm
here,
a
but
cop
we'll start by seeing the victim.
Whatever.
If you want to do some shady, passing money around like the rest of the politicians, just do it like the rest of them. Why you gotta come first thing in the morning? We're super busy.
Please excuse him and his manners. My name is Kaden Barlow, and I am a officer from Sector E. Is there any chance that we could speak with our victim? I promise that we would be short.
The victim probably is going to be in the hospital or something.
Sure. So can we speak with the victim?
Oh yeah, you're with Crime Prevention Labs, aren't you?
Yes, I am.
Huh. I imagine you're wearing your uniform now, or no? Maybe.
Yeah. I put on my my CPL suit and CPL ID.
All right.
So I hand over my ID badge to show, kind of just casually.
You might actually be able to crack this one. Most of our guys, we don't know a whole lot about computers and stuff. We just called for one of you guys. I just didn't think you'd be here so soon.
Thank you.
Just you, though. Rest of
All
these
right,
clowns.
then we'll go. I'll yeah, we'll go see where the victim is. Do you happen to know which hospital the victim's at?
Can't tell you that.
Forgive my friend. Would you all please step back for a moment so I can speak with the officer here?
Absolutely.
I step back.
Yep, I will too.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so just me speaking with the officer, I'll ask, where is the victim so I can speak with him privately? Him, her, them.
I'll show you the way, says another officer who steps in. Very pompous looking guy. Before you have a chance to say anything, he sticks out his hand and says, very nice to meet you. I am Frederick Good.
Nice to meet you, Frederick.
Of course it is, yes. And you would be...
I am Caden Barlow with with Crime Prevention Labs.
He seems as though he's not paying attention to you, but he says, yes, very wonderful, absolutely. Let me show you the way. I'll help you interrogate this person. I know you guys are not exactly trained for this, but I will show you the ropes. Watch how a real cop does this. He seems to think he's being quite charming and impressive.
I'll play along and follow him. And as I'm walking away with him, I'm going to motion to the other guys to stay there.
As you're walking there, he's talking a lot about himself and how, oh yes, I just got promoted to what's the word term? To detective. You know, I'm now heading a very important case. It's great being so talented and getting all these promotions, isn't it? Ah, yes, it must be in here. Now, why don't I do the talking first, and then I'll let you... You step in after him, I assume. Well, he opens the door to let himself in.
All right, I'm going to follow him in.
Yep. There's a table with a person sitting in it. You know the basic setup. It's an interrogation. There is the girl from yesterday or 2 days ago, however long it's been, is cuffed to the table, looking kind of grim. A little underfed too, as though they haven't been eating their food. Ah, yes, this is a tough nut to crack, but we will get there, trust me. Anyway, what exactly were you doing at this apartment? What numbers? Yeah, no response, of course. Yes. She's not responding to anything, really, but we do know that she has some connection to a certain hacker group you might know about. Why don't you try asking her some questions?
Thank you, Frederick. Hello. Now I'm talking to the woman. Hello, my name is Caden Barlow. I am from Crime Prevention Labs. I was wondering if I could ask you a few questions. Does she say anything back?
Kind of stares at you for a while.
What's your name?
Keep staring. Frederick eventually says, yes, I think I'll grab myself some coffee. Would you like some coffee? Oh, yes, of course. I'll get you some. And then he takes off, leaving you alone. You were there that night, you were there.
I was there.
You stunned me.
I did. Why did I need to stun you?
You and your friends are going to be in a lot of trouble.
What were you doing at that apartment? Why did you run from us?
I'm not going to tell you that. I will warn you, though. I won't be the first. I won't be the last that you'll have to watch out for.
Why?
Has something to do with what you're looking for. I know you're chasing after a certain group.
Yes. Yes. Are there really that many of you? Are you part of this group?
You couldn't imagine how many there are of us.
Are they all like you?
Yes. Yes, they are.
Are you yourself part of this group?
I don't think you know what you're talking about. Just then Frederick jumps back in. Oh, I got you your coffee. I hope you like it with lots of sugar. He looks confused because the person had their mouth open.
Thanks. You know what? Actually, I'm on a sugar-free diet right now. Could you? I'm sorry to be a bother, but could you go and get me one with just cream?
Are you sure? I feel like we were about to crack this witness or this attacker, this suspect.
Oh, don't worry. I know that you'll be quick. I've been doing fine here, just myself.
Are you sure?
Yes, I am.
You might need my experience though.
All right. Stay for a few minutes.
Oh well, if you insist. He sits back in his chair. Now, what were you going to say? I know you were going to crack. Stares. I see how it is. The silent treatment. Well, I could do that too. I'll sit here all day if I have to, and so will Catherine.
Caden.
Caden. Yes. All day if we have to. All day.
You know, maybe I will. Oh, what is he?
Like, no, I will grab you that other cup of coffee. I'll be back. He takes off again after obviously getting bored.
All right. Back to it.
Nope. Intermission. Hey guys.
Sounds good.
Hey,
Yeah, hi.
How's it hanging?
So you don't exactly know what hospital or where this person's been taken or anything like that. Would you like to find out?
Oh, that'd be great.
How do you want to go about finding out?
Oh, that's a little trickier.
while we're standing in the lobby, I'm trying to eavesdrop.
Eavesdrop on what?
See if some of the cops are talking.
Ah, no, they don't say anything important around you. They just talk about, I don't know, how great they were at Replay Force. But not the best.
That was pretty good. No, I was the best.
They weren't the best. These cops that are talking.
Ah, well, that makes sense.
You, just a reminder, you did get the real name of the victim. It was Greg something. I don't think it mattered really.
No, it was Greg. We can call and see if any Gregs have been admitted for being near death recently. I mean, would they've how many hospitals are in each sector?
There's a general hospital in the sectors really. You could probably pretty easily figure out where using the name.
Oh, we can do that, I think.
You guys going to a hospital? The hospital?
I think we should call around to the hospitals first. Does somebody with high charisma want to do that?
Now we'll just go to the general hospital.
Hey, that sounds like me.
Hey!
All right. So first, try and convince me without the roll because that's important to me. And then, if I think you need a roll, I'll tell you to make one.
So did we figure out his last name, or do we just know the Greg?
You would know their last name because of the idea. I just didn't invent one because it's hard to think of a last name that's not good.
Is it Greg?
Touché.
Hey.
Hello. I'm just calling to see if a Greg Gygax has been brought in recently.
Oh no, that's copyrighted. I mean, yes. Who's asking? Is this a family or friend?
Yes, I'm a business partner of his, and I actually was scheduled to meet with him, and then got a phone call that he was in the hospital, and I thought I'd better check in with him. There's a lot of money riding on me meeting him.
Sorry, what did you say your name was again?
Pard Labasso.
Oh yes, we did. I do believe we were informed that you'd be showing up.
You were informed?
To hurry,
By who?
yes. We were informed.
All right.
I believe the patient himself requested you.
We'll be right there then.
All right.
I tell everybody he expected us.
Batmobile sound goes. You guys are at the hospital.
Pard Labasso and company to see Greg Gygax.
You could have picked a better last name, but that's fine. All right. You guys are shown to his room. He appears to be doing significantly better than last you saw him. He's even sitting up.
All right, I say softly in case there's any orderlies around. I say, so it appears you already know who I am, but I don't know who you are.
Oh, you guys are my saviors, aren't you? Name's Andrew. He ushers you all to come closer to him.
Nice to meet you, I say excitedly to Andrew, putting my hand out.
Yes, he shakes it weakly, but give him a break. He's been potentially stabbed. Maybe he just tripped. I don't know. You don't actually know. Well, you examined him, never mind. You know he was stabbed. Some of you are quiet. Some of you are there.
We are here.
Being thoughtful.
Oh, very good.
I just don't know what in the world Who?
You guys are aware of a couple things. One, this Andrew character is a hacker, and two, they were attacked, and three, you saved his life.
Yes, Andrew, did you get the message? Wink.
Oh yeah, I got it nice and clear, he says as he opens his mouth and then gives a nice wink.
Excellent. Well,
That's also.
I mean, the mission's been totally botched. Not your fault, of course. It was some sort of leak, I imagine. That's pretty normal.
Andrew, have you ever heard of something called the glitch?
Well, I know what you guys are talking about. I've been told to assist you guys, anyway. But also, I was told that I might need to give you a bit of incentive, anyway, to help us in our cause.
Yeah, we do need
incentive is always appreciated.
Well, how about this? Good old. Why am I always blanking the name? Give me a second. I picked these names specifically so I wouldn't forget them. Webster. Yeah, Webster. Good old Webster has been hard at work. Your characters are all fixed from corruption, and
Oh, nice.
here's the real kicker. They've been leveled. You're the first level 6 characters in Legend of Ebanor.
Exciting.
That is, but
That's quite the upgrade from where we were before.
it does come with a warning, though. You're gonna want to help us out now, because if you don't, I think Webster might turn you guys in for, illegal hacking.
Shoot. You involved us in a plot.
Not my idea.
Was it that damn Quincy?
It wasn't Quincy's either. Quincy's just been following orders too. It was all Webster.
Who is Quincy?
Quincy's. Oh, you met Quincy's the guy who gave you the coin. He told you to come here.
Yeah, but
Just between you and me, he doesn't like you guys that much.
who is Quincy? Is he some kind of a...
No, he's just a member of our
hacker
group.
like you? He seems suspicious.
Didn't he tell you? We're with the hacker group. Honest. Ever heard of us?
Ooh, good to know.
So what is this plot you have thrown us all into?
Anyway, we need you guys to do a job for us, and then we will help you out. We will, I say help you out, but Webster's totally holding this level thing over your head. You guys could be facing jail time for this. Once again, not my idea. Don't look at me.
I mean,
We stare.
this whole level 6 thing is pretty interesting, but it's not quite as good as that high level I reached when playing Replay Force.
Oh, you played... I know who you are. I thought I recognized you. I played it too. Oh, that game was great.
What was it? It was so good when you could go in and be like, "Wow, my character's level 9,999," and you're like, "Well, can't get higher than that." But then it turns out I, Abel Daniels, got to level 1,000,000 and had the highest level character ever.
Oh yeah,
in
you
Replay
found that
Force.
glitch that had to do with turning back time and keeping all your levels. It was crazy. No one knew about that before.
Mm-hmm.
Oh well. Anyway, moving on. This is important. This is your lives at stake here. Anyway, so what Webster wants you guys to do is he wants you to kill that thing you guys let loose. See, it's not beneficial to the game and therefore our hacking grounds exactly. So that's what we need you to do.
So, what stake do you all have in this game, anyway?
Well, it's kind of our meeting area. It's where we do all our hacking business, all that stuff. I can't really go into too much detail here because you're not part of the group. And
How do we become part of the group?
Well, how about you imagine, and I'll leave it at that. Ever hacked something before?
Yes.
Right. I think I recognize you too. You're that one guy who was, I don't know, gambling, was it? What a joke. Who gets caught gambling?
Well, I was pretty good at making money. Was.
Anyway, so we want you to kill
Everybody
that
knows
thing.
it's hard work that makes money, not gambling.
We've bumped you up to level
You
6.
still are making pretty good money as this TV weather anchor, so it's not all bad.
Of course, the whole reason Quincy sent you to, sent me, or had me do the message delivery is, of course, because he doesn't trust you guys at all. He thinks you guys might be trying to hurt our group. You wouldn't be doing that, would you?
I mean, what did we tell you if we were?
I'll have you know, we are good hackers. We only fight the system.
Yeah, you're hacking so well you can't even get your own game working right.
See, we don't know what this thing is, but we have a vague idea. And we know it's definitely not healthy. It's causing all sorts of problems. There's, in the 24 hours you guys have been away from the game, actually, it's caused substantial damage to all of the data. The company has no idea what they're doing, and game might even
If
close.
you guys can't remove it by hacking, by going directly into the code, how are we supposed to
Well,
do
you
it?
see, the thing is we could, but we'd leave too much of a trace. We want you to kill it through normal means. That will let us be undetected. Trust me, though, your level 6 thing, it'll be smooth as butter. They won't notice a thing. They got that new patch coming in that should allow everyone to be level 6, and it's supposed to hard reset anyone who's already leveled there, but it'll pass over you guys just fine if you hold up your end of the bargain. I know it's a really unfair hand we're giving you, but once again, Webster is, a top-notch hacker, despite their many flaws. He's a great guy, but
Kind of seems like an asshole.
yeah, kinda.
Well, you've
Anyway.
given us our incentive, so I suppose that we can move forward on this plan if everyone else is in on this.
You guys, yeah, I hope the best. By the way, none of you asked how to hurt it yet, have you?
I thought being level 6 will let us hurt it.
Being level 6 doesn't, it just makes you stronger. Hit harder, got a little bit more health.
Alright, then how are we supposed to hurt it?
Oh, see, that's the nice thing. One of your buddies there got swallowed by the thing, and now it's actually got a physical body in the game. Now
Are
it can
any
be
of
killed.
you guys actually the player of Rin?
Us? No.
Well, I don't think any of us are.
Strange.
Well, whoever it is probably won't be going back to the game anytime soon. But yeah, I wish there was a way to recover their character, but hate to say it, I think they're gone for good. Once you finish them off, that should be the end of it. But it's going to be a very tough fight. From what I hear, that character was overpowered.
He did seem to have some glitchy things going on even before all this started.
So do you know who attacked you and why?
Oh, that. I really don't know, honestly. It was, poor timing. That's all I'll say. I was expecting you guys, and next thing I know, I'm on the floor, bleeding, in a lot of pain. Switching back to the interrogation. Go, Katie.
All right, so I'm finally alone with.
Yes, you're
What's
alone
her
with.
name again?
It doesn't have a name yet.
Mm-hmm. So you listen. I know that you're with Honest. So why
That's
don't you tell me why they
that's a brave assumption.
tried to attack us? You were working with them.
Let me tell you this. Oh, wrong voice. I got to do no voice because I'm playing a girl. Did you know the kid I attacked was inhonest?
Really? No, I didn't know that.
Why would I attack my own member?
Well, you are a hacker organization. Perhaps one of you got unruly.
Honest isn't the only one pulling the strings.
You've got a competitor. Yes?
I'm not telling you any more than that. Just know we're not afraid to get our hands dirty. Unlike those honest. She's quiet now.
Mm. What more can you tell me about Honest?
Oh, I think you'll find out eventually.
And this other group, do you have a name? Does your group have a name?
I guess you can think of us as the Immortals. Just then, Frederick bursts in. Ah, I got you that cup of coffee. You said you wanted sugar in this one, right? He looks very pleased with himself.
Well, not exactly, Frederick. But I appreciate your efforts.
Anyway, I know that you're trying really hard to play detective here and all that, but one of your superiors has arrived already from CPL and is ready to take over, so I'll lead you out then.
All right, Frederick. Thank you very much.
Oh, it was no
You've
problem,
been
not at all.
incredibly helpful.
Of course I have. New promotion and all. Guess who's a recurring character?
Greg?
The promotion?
The promotion.
The promotion just makes me feel bitter because
Yes.
So I don't like him because of that. I'm trying to get.
I
don't
imagine
like him.
that's one of 80 reasons why you don't like him.
Yes, one of many. So I'm gonna follow this guy out because
Yeah.
I don't wanna get seen by probably one of my superiors here. And I'm gonna say to Frederick on my way out, thank you so much for my being here. And with the investigation and all, you really shouldn't mention that I was the one that I was the first one that I've been talking to this suspect.
He doesn't appear to have listened to anything you said. He says, I'm sure we'll meet again.
Yes, Frederick, it was wonderful
Yeah.
to meet you.
Shakes your hand
I
one last
shake
time.
hands
yeah,
and
then
promptly to try to find my friends.
I imagine you turn the corner and sprint.
Yeah, I get out of there as soon as I can.
You don't run into
suspiciously
your
run.
superior.
Good. Now, do I have like a phone or something to figure out where my friends went?
You did get contact information for whatever his name, I believe. Pard.
All right.
I mentioned how we
so
traded
I'm
contact
gonna-
information, right?
Sure.
Yes, I did.
Okay,
It's
so
all
I'm
it's all
gonna-
recorded. I could re-listen to this and be like, yes, it's a fact.
So I'm gonna contact Pard and probably learn that you guys are at the hospital and come to meet you.
You guys would get done at similar times.
Okay.
You probably get done after, actually.
Okay. So I will say to the group, hey, do you want me to come and meet you guys there, or do you want to meet somewhere else? I got some information too for us to regroup. What do y'all think?
Where do you guys want to meet?
I think meeting at Pard's house to regroup might be good.
Less public.
Yeah, so we'll all take public transit back there.
I'm gonna stop at my. I'm gonna be there a little bit late because I'm gonna stop at my apartment to feed my cats, and then I'm gonna come because they haven't been fed in like a day or two. So.
Your cats are dead.
What? No.
No, they're fine.
But- Oh, okay. I was like, no malicious acts against the cat. They're too many, and I love them all.
You would have contacted your apartment neighbor to let them know to feed them.
Oh, okay, good. Yeah, I do care about these little lovely creatures.
All
So,
right. So you
okay,
you guys meet
I'll
up
go back.
at Pard's house.
Mm-hmm. Is it kind of the end of the day? Has all this traveling and stuff?
It's
Happened?
afternoon.
So I suppose we all share information. I heard everything, so
Yeah,
And-
you guys know what. I imagine you guys aren't holding anything back. You're not saying, "Oh, we shouldn't tell them about this."
Oh no, I assume there's a equal
Yes.
sharing of information.
So now we know that there are two hacker groups, Honest and the Immortals, who are against each other. The Andrew / Greg is part of Honest, and the woman whose name we don't know, the assassin woman, is part of the Immortals, and they have caused or have something to do with the glitch.
Oh, level up your characters, by the way. Your in-game characters, not your out-game characters. You are level 6.
That's something we'll be doing before.
That is something you can do before next session. You'll be doing a boss fight next session.
All right.
Well done, guys. It was only slightly the worst. We found lots of information out, I think, and maybe there's some sense of a plot going on now.
I think we did a good job. Like,
Yeah.
for a bunch of us being new at this, like, I think we're all getting better. At least I'm doing better.
Yeah, I probably shouldn't have done this in the main room. I should have probably used my bedroom because I got distracted a few times by people walking through and chatting.
Fine, chicken.
So yeah, there's a definite direction to the story now. You guys have a purpose. You guys have a. You're also being threatened by Paul's niece, but you don't know that. Anyway, thanks for playing.
Yep, thanks for
Sorry for the
Yeah.
really short notice on this one, but
No, that was great.
It's
Oh,
okay.
we got a
It's
foundation
good.
set for a nice
on
healthy
our
chunk of
toes.
arc.
yes. All right, that has been the session. Yeah. Bye.
Yeah.
Thank you. Have a good night, guys.